And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River, it's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Blazers have now been in the playoffs 8 straight seasons. Damian Lillard says, me and CJ in our careers, we've always won. Now, our team hasn't won the championship, but we've always won. And I think a big part of that is you know how to impact winning and make it happen. Guys, back to you.
He does. When it's on the line, it is Dame time. Thank you, DA. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for Portland, the veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Durant is out there with Joe Ingles, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now here's Lillard to the inside. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Durant.
Woo, the reach of Kevin Durant, using his incredible wingspan to take advantage on the offensive glass.
Ball against Lillard. Ball dishes to Levine. Ingles with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes to Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
McCollum outside. Pass to Ingles. Lock at 6. No good on the triple. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. TrailBlazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, Ingles. Down low and finished off by Nurkic.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Lillard the pass to KD. He dishes it to Nurkic. Lillard looking around. A three-pointer is right on target. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Ingles. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. This one for 3, and another 3 for Portland.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls trailed by 6. Ball finds Levine. Into the lane. And that one is good. Levine's got 6 points.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Levine. Nice D from Durant.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Ingles dishes to KD. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles. 6 points for him. Bulls trailed by 8. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. TrailBlazers. Aldridge comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Little in for Joe Ingles. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Now here's White. Little passes to McCollum.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And here's Levine. 6 points for him. Caruso, the pass to Thompson. Second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Little. Here's Durant. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, look at the concentration from KD. It's elite. What balance on the finish.
And White kicks to Caruso. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8, and he gets the bucket.
Great scores like Aldridge. D plays him to shoot. He locates the open man. Easy doing.
For 3, Levine. He can't get it to go. So the TrailBlazers will take it the other way. Thompson against Lillard. Aldridge, the pass to KD. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 12 points for KD.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Caruso. Aldridge is covering. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Little. No good. Shot missing. White with the defensive effort. Pass to Caruso. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Portland TrailBlazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. With the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. DeRozan out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Dosunmu, then it's White, and it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Simons. Outside Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one goes. Counted.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters, especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And Lillard kicks to Durant. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Shots good by McLemore.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. Williams looking over the floor. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by McLemore. TrailBlazers leading by 14. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Here's Caruso, covered by Lillard. Here's Caruso. Pass to Dosunmu. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Bulls, Dean comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso.
Lonzo Ball.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Durant trying to break free. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. And again, no good by Chicago.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Chalk up to there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lillard, the pass to McLemore. Back to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now the pass to McCollum. Lets it go. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ball from long range. Hits the three-point foul. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Levine. Passes it to Lillard. From deep. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Bulls trail by 13. Out left to the wing. Ball against Aldridge. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Aldridge with some nice D. Pass to McCollum. .54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Nurkic. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's DeRozan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Five on the clock. And it's good off the back rim and in.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Here's White. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Portland TrailBlazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Half.
Tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, how do you think the TrailBlazers were playing?
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Durant is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ingles in the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the TrailBlazers. The pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Pass to Levine. Vucevic down low. Working on Nurkic. Vucevic finds Williams. He can't get that one to fall. And the TrailBlazers going the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. On the wing, Ingles. Vucevic defending. And the basket by Ingles.
Joe Ingles on the attack. Give me great offense over great defense any day of the week.
Lillard against Ball. Outside, Levine. Ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Levine's got 8 points.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard attacking. Chicago grabs the miss.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front with the head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Little, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosumu's checked in. It's DeRozan with the drive. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar is so dangerous when he's attacking the rim. Great drive.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And the TrailBlazers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. DeRozan, that's good.
Look at the way DeMar just shrugged off the foul and still finished the play. Incredible.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal. First team foul.
Chicago on defense. They trail by 14. Aldridge against Vucevic. Aldridge, the pass to McCollum. Misses from close range. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint. Here's Vucevic up and in on the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Portland leading by 12. Here's Lillard. Passes it to Little. He kicks to McCollum. Portland moving the ball over. And here's KD for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Left side, DeRozan.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Kicks it out to McCollum. A three-pointer, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, it's stolen by Little. .104 left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Durant. And the pass to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. A shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Dosunmu, the pass to Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. KD's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Lillard. The rebound by Dosunmu. Passes it the ball. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Portland, 13 points up at the end of the period. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White and Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. Levine finds Vucevic. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan, converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the TrailBlazers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Lillard left side. Little passes to McCollum. From outside, off the mark.
frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Lobs it up for Levine. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Ingles is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 4 on the shot clock. Caruso, no good. Portland leading by 10. Durant at the elbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Outside, Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Here's Lillard, and he makes that one. And the TrailBlazers lead by 14.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Outside DeRozan, driving the lane. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Caruso. Kept alive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Caruso.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
McCollum against Levine. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Back to McCollum from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kick out to Levine. Launches a 3. A new 14 for the Bulls. Vucevic the pass to Levine. A 3 ball. The Bulls keep it alive. Here's Caruso. Aldridge is covering. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers. Bulls trail by 10. It's Levine atop the key. There, and that would have cut it to single digits. To the middle, here's Lillard. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. The dish to DeRozan. Left side, ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over Aldridge, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Look at Lonzo outdueling the defense. He refused to let the shot contest bother him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 8. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Outside, KD. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCollum. Aldridge with it. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, LaVine. The rebound by KD. And so here's Portland. Down low. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist from Ingle.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Ball, no good. And here's Portland. 10-point lead. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Ball against Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge.